Guys, so I'm doing a little sneak peek with the new three heroes that we are getting here soon. Not sure, but we're all testing these heroes. So just to let you guys know, um, uh, this is all in development right now. So I'm one of the like 500 plus people that are testing these heroes as well, with everything that's going on here. So I'm gonna do like a little overview first off to start out. I'm probably gonna be doing videos for each hero separately. I think I'm not quite sure, and be doing how they work in battle and stuff like that. I do have a couple battle reports, I think, from other players and mine. I joined a couple rallies and stuff. So anyways, we're gonna get down with Satch, or Zack. I think it's Zach. More like Zack. Zack. Anyways, well, these heroes, as you rank up their hero rank, their skills level up. That's one of the testing features that we are doing. And it shows us in detail, more detail than usual, than any other battle report and stuff like that in details. Anyways, we're gonna get down to this. So Explorer, this is Explorer stats. He's got mechanic drone partner, mechanic partner, and an overload. Zack will throw a mechanic drone towards selected direction, which is like one of those little spots that you can move your characters on. Um, and the drone will attract affected along the way, and it will explode for like 1432 damage point 40, which is a lot. 1436, a little less than 37, but this is one of those like what Maddie has for her, her little pipe bomb. This is similar to it. Anyways, back to mechanic partner. Zack's mechanical drone, Mark is his name, will release shockwaves to deal the same amount of damage as the mechanic drone. 1436 damage and stun the hit infected for 2.5 seconds. Like I said, guys, these are my stats that I have these at. Technically, these guys are supposed to be level 60s or 70s, but I don't have enough hero books to increase their level. Anyways, after releasing the shock wave and during the battle again, when recharge complete. Pretty much after the shockwave is done, it does its recharge and come back. And overload is increased squad attack by 29%, 0.26, and attack speed about that same. For Zack's uh, military prowess here, or his might of military, pretty much for attacking and defending. Um, so, troop march is 11,000, 11.5 thousand. So, rider attack defense is 233. Enemy settlements troop attack minus 24.70%. Settlement troop lethality plus 49%. And a rider in health is and lethality is 27%. So this I'm gonna look at Mayo right here real quick. So yeah, they're a bit powerful. Anyways, just wanted to check something with Mayo. Anyways, I can barely see this. Mechanic drone releases release mechanic drone in every 5 attacks take on damage for troops led by the brawler heroes. So meaning our brawler hero that we're gonna look over is gonna take some attack damage and reduce damage by enemies. Let's see, I can barely see this. I don't know why it's so small. Deal damage to all enemy targets in one attack to reduce target's damage. And deal 100% damage to all enemy targets. Reduce damage dealt by enemy targets by 10%. Take, I think that's 50 damage for allied troops led by. I think that's 50 for allied troops for brawler heroes, and that's for mechanic drone. Yeah, I can barely see it. I don't know if it's 50 or 60. I don't know, or 80. I don't know. Anyways, mechanic partner for military is increased damage of your troops and reduced damage taken by your troops. Increase damage of your troops by 12%. Reduce damage taken by your troops 8%. So pretty much the top part is the definition of it, and the bottom part is how much it's being reduced. Anyways, for overload, increase skill damage of your troops and reduce skill damage from enemy troops. That's pretty cool. And it will increase the skill damage of troops by 12% and reduce by 8%. And this is max. These skills are maxed out for what it is for this character. So these guys I keep hearing a lot about, that these new heroes are kind of low on stats, but their skills make up for it and do a lot of damage. At level 50, they're pretty OP. They're I believe they're more powerful than the third gen heroes that we just got, which is Ash, Mayo, and Zoe. So I think these guys are a bit better. We're still testing, so I gotta do a few more attacks. I gotta do a few more defenses with these heroes. There's a lot of bugs, so my walls won't show these new heroes in defense in my walls and battle reports. So they're gonna be fixing that here soon, and I'm gonna show you guys with that stuff too, to see it, what the defense is like and versus what the attack is like. I'm gonna save the reports, do a video on it, and see how it goes. Anyways, for Jarrett, Garrett or Jarrett, yeah, Jarrett. Anyways, Explorer stats. We're gonna go back over here. So Bio Whip, Bio Bullet, and a Whip of Doom, which is a little tentacle friend over here. It's kind of interesting. He's like a zombie, bio zombie kind of. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna get down to the skills. Obviously, you guys can see the attack, defense, and health. I'm not gonna get to it. The skills is where it is right now. Anyways, farm a bio whip with 3,434 damage attack to attack nearby infected. Bio whip will disappear in a period and will not be attacked by infected. That's interesting. I wonder what they're trying to say, like disappears and reappears or something. I don't know. Anyways, bio bullets. So bio bullets will have a 25% chance to explode and deal 6,868 damage. That's pretty sick. I like that. Like that ability already. That's pretty powerful in Explorer, I bet. I haven't tried them in Explorer yet, any of these characters, so we're gonna get that too. Gonna do a video for all that, for all the heroes for the new heroes, the 4th gens. Anyways, Whip of Doom. Bio Whip will release bio tissues before disappearing. Infected within the range will be stunned for 1.2 seconds and take 515.3 damage. That's pretty cool. That's like a little trap set, last stand type of thing. Throw a grenade or whatever at the when before you die. Blah blah blah. Anyways, um, military stats we're gonna go through here. So this one, its march capacity is a little bit low. That's because it's not level 54 like my other one. Like I said, guys, I could barely level these up as much as I could. I got my brawler almost up to 60, and that's not even max yet. I think I got these ones to almost 70, level 70. So we're gonna probably get these up higher levels, and we're gonna see how good these stats are as well. Anyways, for that, march capacity is 10,600. Hunter and defense attack is, hunter attack and defense is 233.45%. Troop settlement defense, or whatever you want to call it, either way, is 49.1%. Rally troop defense is 16.45%. And troop health hunter health is 25. And lethality is 27. That's different. Okay, whatever. Anyways, more shit I can barely read. My god, I can barely read that stuff. It's so small. Anyways, bio whip for military. 20% chance to apply bio whip to deal extra damage and an increased damage taken by target. So that's just the definition of it. Now we're going to get on to how much we can do this. So deal 80% damage to the target. Increased bio whip damage by 100%. Huh. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. And increased damage taken by a target 50%. I'm kind of not fully I'm not fully understanding what the skill's trying to tell me. It's worded really weird. Anyways, I'm trying to think, because what is it trying to tell me? Anyways, bio bullets. So increases normal attack damage for yourself and normal attack. Increases normal attack damage for yourself and normal attack damage taken by the target. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Increase normal attack damage by 12% and increase normal attack damage taken by 8%. So, increase normal attack damage taken by a target. Isn't that being attacked? Because taken is like already been dealt. So maybe that's like a total of 20%, because like if it's saying that it takes additional 8% damage after the attack has been dealt, then that's pretty cool. It's still pretty cool either way. Taking a lot of damage. But whatever 8% of whatever the stat is, I guess. Anyways, so for a Whip of Doom, inflict more damage to the target, increased damage taken by a target is 12%, increased damage taken by a target from other chiefs is 8%. By other chiefs, that's so taking by a target from other chiefs. So increased damage taken by a target from other chiefs 8%. So that's what kind of confuses me. Like, increased damage taken by target from other chiefs. So that makes me wonder who's the target in that situation. And why is it increased by other chiefs besides me? And increased damage taken, which also means if I'm taking the damage, why increase it from other chiefs? That's kind of what confused me, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean. Oh, that's so confusing. Anyways, if you guys understand this more than me, then woohoo, can you tell me? Anyways, we're gonna go down to Arnie. I thought this guy was pretty cool because he's like a football dude, and he's got a electric hammer, which is badass. Anyways, for the Explorer stats, hammer down. Arnie jumps to a selected area and smash with hammer and deals almost 4,000 damage. It deals 3,928 damage to targets within the area and then stuns them for 2 seconds as well. That is pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. That's more like a heavy hitter, like hit hard and stun, then you can walk away. Anyways, electric current. Arnie will have 25% chance to release electric current when being attacked. Well, that's pretty cool. When being attacked, that's pretty cool. 25% when being attacked. So that's a pretty good brawler for the Explorer. And it deals it deals. Wait a minute, I'm reading this wrong. 1,281 damage. That's not bad. And it stuns an infected for 2 seconds as well. That's pretty good. I like that. That's up in front, stun enemies, and he's rocking that shit out. And while up, Arnie's attack will recover 1,170 HP for himself. Oh my god, he's a tank. This guy, Arnie, is freaking a beast right now. My word. Yeah, Arnie's a beast. He's just a straight up tank and explorer. Yeah, you want to take him in the Explorer Challenge. Anyways, let's go down to Arnie's military buffs. So pretty much troop march capacity is 12,200 and whatever numbers are for that. Anyways, infantry attack and defense is 233%. Looks like the same thing for all of them. Enemy settlement troop defense is minus 24%, 0.70. Settlement troop attack is plus 49%. Holy shit, that's a lot. And health is 25.70%, and lethality is 27.65%. And more words I can barely read. My god, it's even smaller than the first ones. Alright, anyways, for military, hammer down. Forgive me, guys, if I can't read this. Arnie will smash the enemies with his hammer every 5 attacks. In every 5 attacks. So that's pretty much meaning every 5 attacks, he smashes enemies with his hammer. Okay. Dealing damage and providing shield. That's cool. That's already a tank right there. Put him in the front lines. You can trust that dude. Anyways, we'll also have chance to make enemies unable to attack. Oh boy, that is a good thing to have. That's like one of those things off a different game. What is it called? It's like runaway thing. It's a status where it forces you to run away type of thing, which is cool. So it deals 200% damage to enemies and generates a shield to take on. And I can't read it. I'm sorry, guys. It won't even let me select it. I can't even zoom into it either. Yeah, I can't read that. Then 10% chance to make enemies disabled to attack. Yeah, disabled to attack. So pretty much having that 10% chance for the enemies not to be able to attack again. Um, I can't read the blue. I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, wait, I can read it now if I get closer. So, it does 200% damage to enemies and generates shield that takes 300% damage. Okay, that's I got a little bit closer. I'm like my eyeball to eyeball this. It's so small. I can barely read it. I'm surprised. Anyways, electric current, reduced damage from scout and marksman. That's pretty cool. That's more like your hunters. Those are your hunters right there. So you take less damage from hunters using Arnie, which is pretty sick. I like that. But reduced damage by scout 12% and marksman by 8%. It's not too much, but every percent helps. Put it that way. Anyways, riled up. We got chances to recover troops' power for yourself and allies. 20%, 20% chance to recover 200% troops' power. And it has the same thing for both. So there's 20% chances to recover 200% troops power for allies and for myself. Now that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much like man, that's pretty cool. I was gonna say that's like um instantly healing your wounded type kind of thing, I think. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so these guys are pretty cool. I really like them. I did a couple oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna view a couple of these battle reports, but so Sticky Fame, shout out for him. I like his content too. Anyways, his heroes are level 50. We got a couple level 50s, but we're gonna go down here and show you the battle details. This won't be in normal state of survival. This is on the test server. It gives a whole description on how um, the skills are being used in battle, so it helps us understand what we're looking for in the test server, and it helps out us a lot as well as the testing for these heroes. Anyways, we got Arnie's hammer down. Enemy unable to attack for 3 movements. Protected 2,281 troops killed slash wounded. Um, so that it just protected 2,000 troops without dying. Then troops killed and wounded, which would be 7,000. Biowhip killed slash wounded 53,000, and troops killed extra uh, will be 8,400 enemy troops, which is that's that double one. That's we're gonna go back to him real quick. That's his double. That's the increased damage taken by the target, which would do additional damage to enemies, which is also kill additional enemies. So that's pretty much what that's going for, which is cool because, like I said, these battle reports gives us like a pretty good detail on how these skills are going, and that actually helped me out a lot. So that made me understand a little bit more of this game. Anyways, Zack's mechanical drone killed slash wounded 179,000. This was a pretty big rally. They lost a lot. We're also testing in rallies and everything. The server is almost a full-blown war, which I like it. But anyways, um, and protected 4,000 troops. Troops prevented 9,519 troops from being killed by the enemy. So Zack's mechanical drone's pretty good too. So that's we're gonna go to his mechanical drone. We're gonna look at from my stats here. Where is he? Zack. So mechanical drone. This is one of the ones I could barely read. So pretty much dealing damage to all enemies by 100%, but reduces damage dealt by enemy targets 10%. This will also take, I think, 80% damage for allied troops led by brawler heroes. So that's pretty much like a defense drone, kinda. Also helping dealing damage as well, which that was looks pretty cool. I mean, this stuff is pretty cool with these heroes. We're gonna go down. Let's see. Then that. Then I did an attack. I was talking with this person. Um, I did lose a lot though during this attack, but I felt like I had an advantage if I had if if let's put it this way, if this battle report actually showed the same heroes that I attacked with, because this is pretty much the same heroes that is defending against my attack, is not showing up in the battle reports. So um, I don't even know what level either because it's not even showing right. There's a lot of bugs about that, but he does have one in there, so I'm not quite sure. But I mean, I'm sending 160, not 160, 126,000 troops versus 653,000, and I think I did fairly good because he lost like about 1 million out of my 4 million. I mean, I lost 3 more million than him, but I mean, for having that much troops with these heroes, I don't think Ash, Zoe, or Maya would ever do anything, actually similar to it. But we're gonna get down here and show you my stats that what happened to these. So, um, oh, here's a lot of that. So that other report had a lot to it too. Anyways, so Jared killed troops 3,000 and an extra 2,000 pretty much. Zack's mechanical drone killed, wounded 14,000, and prevented 4,000 troops from being killed by the enemy. So that drone is pretty helpful on attack and defense. Um, so then we got Arnie's electrical current protected 5,000 troops and protected another 3,600. So that's like a total of 9,000 Arnie protected him with that skill, which is pretty cool because now it's like Arnie is a tank. I mean, there's no getting past that hero. um, then we got Jarrett's bio bullet kills extra enemies for 1,500, then more extra 1,200. I'm just rounding it off. Mechanical partner killed extra 1,900 and protected 5,500 troops. That's pretty cool. So Zack is pretty much like a defense hero too as well. Arnie is a tank that smashes a lot too. Jared's Jarrett's Whip of Doom killed 4,000 enemies and killed extra 2,700 enemies. Overload for Zack's 3,600 and prevented 3,031 troops from being killed by the enemy as well. So it looks like there's a lot of preventions on here. So I think like yeah, so Zack's doing a lot of preventing troops from being attacked. Uh, Jarrett is more of killing extra troops in battle, and Arnie is more of a protecting those troops. Protecting those troops as well. So they're pretty, they're pretty good heroes so far that I like. And I think there was another one I did. Not Mori. There's another one. I think it's with my normal heroes. So this one is a bit different. So this was going to be the one with just one hero. I actually kind of want to look at it to see what's up with it. So Arnie does for 12 movements protects the 700 troops, but kills slash wounded troops for 1,000. Arnie does another one, so he does electric. He does uh protects about a good proportion of troops just for what happened, but it looks like Arnie is pretty good with Maddie and Lucky. I'm not quite sure. It looks like it, but I have another one. I think it's this one. No, that's another one. I lost a lot on that one too. Where is? Guess I don't. No, I don't have it anymore. Anyways, so that was pretty much kind of a sneak peek on what their skills kind of do. Anyways, guys enjoy this and stay tuned for more.